The Demons' former #1 draft pick Tom Scully received a few wise words before running out to face his former teammates for the first time. Since his departure to competition newbies GWS, Melbourne have lost 10 of their last 11 matches, and the fans haven't forgotten or forgiven. Neither had his former teammates, it seemed, as the Giants got off to the perfect start with goals to Green and Wilson.
And here's the second goal. Well, maybe it is. Yes, it is. It's a goal.
A collective gasp from the locals before the home side hit back, feeding their forward line paying off with goals to Mitch Clark and a double to Jared Rivers.
This is a beauty, straight through the middle. So Melbourne with the last three after the Giants got the opening two.
GWS would respond with 3 of their own to open up a 2-goal break.
And Adams running onto it, and bang he goes.
But the D's key forward Mitch Clark was keeping them in the game, kicking 3 straight for a 6-point quarter-time lead.
And his kicking has been exemplary this season, and that's no exception. That is a beautiful kick.
Melbourne fans would enjoy the battle of the draft picks, Trengove marking over Scully to then goal after the break as the D's began to turn it on.
Sylvia with some dash. Well, this is a good sign, a lovely goal.
Melbourne skipping clear, but Mitch Clark would come off second best after this collision with Magna, forcing him off the field, and the Giants would end a run of 6 straight Melbourne goals through Cameron.
And he comes and he puts it through.
But the D's remained dominant, completing a 5-goal-to-1 second term, leading Greater Western Sydney by 32 points at half-time.
They're going to have a big day.
And Melbourne's big day out would continue with a flood of majors after the break, taking their lead to over 10 goals.
But Sylvia, the beneficiary of all of that, kicks another one. It's an avalanche.
The Giants had conceded 6 unanswered third-term goals, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse,
Have pressured them, and then Garland hooks it with a lovely check side. Gee, that's not for the highlight reel, is it?
concern for the D's Mitch Clark as he reappeared in a moon boot at 3/4 time, but little concern on the scoreboard when Cameron kicked the first of the final term.
So he's 50 metres out. Gee, look at that. That is an absolute bullet. And he is very exciting. He's kicked 2 goals today and got 20 for the year.
There were some flashes of brilliance from GWS, Thomas Bugg threading the needle on the run, but it was all Melbourne at the MCG.
Does Rivers kick a 4th goal? Well, he's having a day out as Jared.
A day to remember for the Demons, kicking their highest score of the year for their second win, demolishing GWS by 78 points. David Murdoch, Big Pond Sport.